Hi you guys, happy Tuesday. I hope are doing really well. I'm a little warm, it's a little sunny right now, but I'm excited to be talking to you. There is a helicopter that seems to be coming, but I'll just talk loud. No problem with that. Last week we had base words and we would change the ending depending on when the verb was happening. If it had already happened, we would put an ed on the end. And if it was happening right now, we would put an ing on the end. And those chunks tell us when it's happening, which is called the tense of the verb. If it already happened, it is past tense. And if it's happening right now, it is present tense. So after this, you're gonna watch a video. The link is in our Google Classroom, and it's a song about tenses. So it talks about if it already happened or if it's happening right now, and you will see those familiar chunks, the ed chunk and the ing chunk. This week, our words are a little bit different. If our words end in a short vowel and a consonant, we have to remember to double the consonant before we put the chunk on, before we put the ing or the ed chunk on. And if it ends in vowel, consonant, e, we have to drop the e before we add the chunk. So we're gonna look at our words and we are going to guess, but not really guess because we know all of the rules. So we're gonna get the right answers. We're gonna put the base word next to the word on our list. So if you look at your list, we are starting with the first 5 words and they follow the same pattern. So this spelling, you do patterns in math also. It's like math and spelling are combined sort of because you're figuring out the pattern and applying it. So if you look at all of these and you look in the middle of the word before the chunk, what do you see? What was that? What do you see? What do you see, you guys? Do you see double consonants? I do. So, if we have the word running, the base word is run. Be careful. Do not take off the ing and write R. Oh my goodness, the basil isn't holding my thing up. Don't take off the ing and write R-U-N-N because that is not a word, R-U-N-N. We have to write just R-U-N because this is short vowel consonant, so we doubled it and put the ing on. Remember? That's a clue. So now we should know how to write our next word. This says sitting, sitting. So what's our base word, you guys? Shout it on 3. 1, 2, 3. You're right, first graders. Oh, I'm so glad that you are thinking today. The word is sit with 1 T. Our next word is hopped. Do you remember this from my explanation yesterday? This word with hope showed us why we have to double the consonant. So if this is hopped, then the base word is 1, 2, 3, hop. All right, let's all write hop. You guys are doing great. Our next word is passed. Passed. I passed you when we were running laps. Passed. So the base word is pass. Good job. Now this is tricky because it still has 2 S's. I think your teachers are trying to keep you on your toes. Our last word is what I want to do so terribly. What's the base word for hugged? 1, 2, 3. Hug. Oh, give me a virtual hug. Miss you guys. Let's write hug. All right. So these are the spelling words you have with that one trickster pass in there. All of them, except for pass, went short vowel consonant. And so we doubled it and then put ing or ed on. Let's visit our next round of words. All right, I have our next round of words ready for you. So these are different. These do not have double consonants in the middle, do they? Let's look. They don't. So that means they're gonna follow the other rule we're practicing this week. Do you remember what it is? When we have vowel, consonant, E, what do we do with the E? We drop the E. Good job. All right. I have my pens. Let's figure out our base words. So we have hoped. Hoped. Remember, even though it sounds like a T, it is ED. Hoped. So we're going to spell that one H-O-P-E. Hope. Okay? Our next word is liked. Liked. I liked watching movies this weekend. Liked. So how are we going to spell it, you guys? Okay, shout it out. Okay, L, I, good job. K, yes, and E, L-I-K-E. Let's write it down. Hope, like. Well, here's something that I like to do a lot. Baking. I do a lot of baking, except for when it's really hot outside because my kitchen gets really, really hot. So I don't like baking when it's like 100 degrees. It's the hottest room in our house. Go figure. But sometimes I do in the mornings if it's hot. You know what I'm saying. So we have B-A-K-I-N-G. So that means we're doing it right now. But what's the base word? Bake. Do I spell bake? Do I just take the ing off? If I just took the ing off, it would say buck. Buck. That's not a word I know. Buck. So we got to put the E. And then the bossy E makes the A say its name. Ache. You don't say a sound for the E, but it is bossy. And it makes the A talk for them. The A says its name. Bake. All right. Next we have skating. When I was in 3rd grade, I had roller skates. They were white with bright pink wheels. I loved to go skating on my skates. I would skate all around our street, up and down the driveway. I loved skating. And I know some of you were doing ice skating this year. So I wonder what has happened to that. What's its base word? Do I just take off the ing? That would be scat. That's not the right word. I need a bossy E so that the A will say its name. There we go. Skate. S-K-A-T-E. That's the only way the A will say its name, if you put the E at the end. And now we have sliding. Oh, I love sliding. I love sliding at the park. I like water slides where you go sliding in an inner tube. I like sliding at the fair down that big yellow bumpy slide where you try to beat everybody and you sit on a sack. Sliding is fun. What is its base word? If I just take off the ing, it says slid. Well, that's a totally different thing, isn't it? I slid down the hill. I slid on accident. This is not the right word. We have to put the E on so that the I will say its name. slide, slide. So I hope you followed along and got all your base words written down. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.